and reduced to power.
Do you know, like, all of those people that clutter the house with a bunch of objects that are totally, like, useless to our eyes? Okay. Hello guys, and welcome back to this new video. Today we are going to talk about the tradition of waste not that pervades Japan. Okay, so let's start. The traditional value of not to waste is called MOTTINAI. Now, this is different from cluttering, okay? Why? Because basically in Shintoism, what it is believed is that objects do have a particular and unique to each object, relationship to their owner, okay? So there is a relationship between the person who possesses that object and that specific object. But we all know also of Marie Kondo and her very famous book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. So what we have in Shintoism is not an invitation to clutter our house with objects, right? Whether they mean something to us or not. It is the art of dealing with those objects as if they were items of significance. Too often what we do is clutter for different reasons. So that could be aesthetics, that could be beauty, that could just be like being too busy, and that could be this sense of maximalism. So when you fill the house, you feel like you have everything. But the idea here is that we do need to have a different, more meaningful relationship with the objects that inhabit our house. In Japan, we have something called Osouji, I think, if I've pronounced that properly. And Osouji is the art of sweeping. So while cleaning, eliminate all of those objects. And that is a ritual also to expel negativity while welcoming the Shinto gods Toshifumi. And what that does is basically our spring big cleaning in the house, expel, eliminate, get rid of all the stuff that is useless, and kind of like renovate the spirit of the house. We have to think that we inhabit several houses, right? One is for sure our body, and that's why we drink water. And the other one would be our house. And in our house, it's important to have enough room and enough space to be able to breathe. It's important to be able to live in a space that is comfortable, that we don't feel is too empty, but that also we don't feel is too full with stuff. And sometimes I do feel like that, but anyway. And I think that's normal because we are so engaged in our lives and our work and what we have to do that we sometimes don't even pay attention to our own environment, right? And the messiness outside kind of gets reflected to messiness inside. So let's go back 1 second to the Shinto masters that inhabit the house, because if Souji is the art of sweeping, there are masters that are there exactly to help us. One is Tejoname. It's a tall master who is up the filth. But in general, in Shintoism, it is believed that there are kami. So there are spirits that inhabit the human world, and that would be spirits that reside in trees and mountains, waterfall, but also human-made objects. So it is important to have a meaningful relationship with those objects, which means to throw them away in a respectful manner when it is the case, but also to reverence other objects. For instance, if we are talking about Japan, objects like a katana is believed to epitomize and embody the soul of a warrior. So that has a specific place. But when we fill our house with stuff that is pretty much useless, does that do any good to us? Because what we do need to remember is, like it is believed in Buddhism, that our relationship with objects shapes also our world. So what objects do we want to have, and what would be our relationship with our objects? Now, guys, I'll leave the comment to you, so let us know. Comment below, and if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll talk some more next time in a new video. Bye!